It's game week, another game week. So is this? I mean, moved over to the linebacker. We talked about that, but is this getting ready for this first game? Is it different as opposed to last year when you're getting ready to play running back and stuff, or is it a lot the same as far as that goes?
I mean, it's a lot the same. I'm very excited. Last year I just came off sitting off the whole year, so come game time, I was pretty emotional. I was really excited. I was just glad to be back with the guys, glad to be back playing in front of the Poke fans. And then the same thing this time, getting hurt again and going through all that stuff, it's a struggle. But I've never been worried. One time, I know that God got my back, and I know that He puts me through stuff so He can test me, but He never can put me through stuff I can't handle. So I'm really just ready to finally play against someone else and just get back out there playing the game I love.
You mentioned you're not worried. I mean, with all the injury issues that you've had the last couple of years, has that been a hard mental block to get over? Like you said, it sounds like you're very strong into your face, so you rely on that. But has it been a mental block knowing that, God, what's going to happen next? Have you thought about that, or has that been an issue for you?
I mean, not really, because I just force myself to not think about that, because that means that I don't trust Him. That means that I'm worried, and I'm worried that I don't want to be playing timid at all. I just know that whatever He's going to put me through, He's going to put me through regardless of what I think or how I'm feeling. So why be scared? Might as well just enjoy every moment that I have, while I can, because like I said, I've had it taken from me in 2 times. It's just so unexpected. So I mean, it can happen at any time. So I might as well just ball out and just have fun while I can. So I'm just glad every day, man. I'm just glad to be out there. Even some days it's hard, some days it's a struggle, but I know, they're limited. These days are counting down, and I look at the seniors, especially guys like Ciosi, he's my brother, and we came in together, we're really close, and I just see it like, man, every day keeps ticking down for him. Every day, that's the last time he's going to do this, or that's the last time he's going to do that. So I might as well treat it the same.
What are your thoughts of I understand you're returning kickoffs this year? Is that right? You've done that before, and you returned punts. So is that fun to be back in that mix? Are you pretty pleased with that?
Oh yeah, I'm pleased with that because not playing running back, the amount of times I get the ball in my hand is limited. So when I do get the ball, hey, I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to make something happen. So I'm just gonna be out there trying to make a play. Whenever I get the ball in my hands, I'm still a running back. So.
Right. I got to ask. 6 captains this year. I think that's the most for a long time around here. And what are your thoughts on those guys? What do you think? You don't have to talk about each one, but what are your thoughts on those guys, and how solid do you think the leadership is with this group?
I think we have some good leadership. I think we have some good leadership. Some of them are more vocal than others, and I think some of them are more, just out there, leading by action a lot more than others. So I think we got a good mix, a lot of different personalities on there too. But I feel like, I got a lot of faith in our captains, a lot of faith in our captains, and I know they're going to lead us. So.
First week of classes, first day of classes today. What's your maybe your most difficult class you think you're going to have?
Well, most difficult, probably French. I mean, that's really the only class I had today. So I was in class, and I'm like, man. The teacher probably said about 8 to 10 words of English the whole time. I'm over here sitting confused. I'm asking the guy next to me, hey, do you know what's going on? And he's like, man, I'm just as confused as you. I'm like, all right. After class, I talked to her. I'm like, were we supposed to have known stuff coming into this class? I already know some stuff about French. She's like, no, it's just a lot of material to go over. She's like, is it a little fast? I said, a little fast? Man, I'm struggling.
What about the class you're most looking forward to?
I mean, that really is a class I'm looking most forward to, too. Because, with FCA, we take a trip down to Haiti every year. So it's about a week trip right when school gets over. So I went this year. I was very fortunate enough to be able to go with that group. So just going out to Haiti and experiencing that, it was, it was very life-changing for me because you get to see things from a different perspective. In the U.S. we live, I feel like we're just so, about us only. We live in a box. And when you actually get out, that was my first time being out the country. You get to get out and see things that really opens your eyes. There's a lot of, struggle out there. So, but it's just, I came in this year thinking, I want to learn some French. They speak Creole out there, but it's it's like a mixture of French, a little bit. So I'm like, I'm going to take French this year so I can learn that. And then I'm going to go back next year, I'm going to take that trip again, and I'll be able to kind of talk to people a little bit.